Hello, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen. Wendy here. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator living in Narberth, Pembrokeshire. Now I thought today I'd come on just to do a quick plain card, just one, no masking, no matting, no layering, nothing, just a bare boned card. And what they are, and what I'm using are these here. They're note cards and envelopes, and you can buy them in either vanilla white, very vanilla, or whisper white. The ones I'm going to be using now are very vanilla ones, and they come in, there we are, you get 20 cards and 20 envelopes, and they're £6.50 for a pack. So if you're going to buy a suite or a medley, then get a couple of these packs. They're brilliant. They, cards easy and quick to make, and you're away. Right, so this is how they come. They'll come in a pack. Come on, come back. Like this. Obviously without the ripped ends, but there we are. And you've got the cards here. These are the cards, and then the envelopes. Oops, where's it gone? Come on. These are Stampin' Up envelopes are absolutely amazing quality. So I shall leave one of them out because I might use that later on. We don't know yet, just teasing you now. Right, like I said, this is how they come. Okay, now I don't know whether the camera will catch that, but can you see there, it's got like a little dent, an inward dent. If you turn it over then, there's a lump, like a little mountain. Well, what I found these is to fold into the mountain, okay? So we will be then like that, so that this is where I'm going to be stamping now for the front of my card. Now, there's no if you're very good at guessing areas or whatever, that's fine, but what I've got here, I've got an oval die. So what I'm going to do is just put a couple of very light little lines around so I know, more or less, she says, where they are. Right, now then, and I'm using this stamp set, the Gang's All Meer. Now I haven't used this stamp set before, so I've seen plenty use it, and it looks so sweet. Look at him. Oh look, he's so sweet. Oh, you could just hug him, couldn't you? All right, Wendy, that's it. And then I've got Seaside Spray. Let's check my, yeah. I'm going to use these makeup brushes. They're brilliant for doing this sort of thing. Right, and I've just wiped some ink on it. Yes. And then I'm just going to put that there, so I can just go, and this is for the sky, would you believe it? Just go very lightly. You don't want a heavy hand when you're doing this, because you just want it so that it's like there, but it isn't there, if you know what I mean. Just a little light. Why I've put these marks there, so I can contain it as best I could, because I tried to do it earlier, and oh my word, it went everywhere. Right, that's all right for there. That's a little bit of the sky, as you can see. We can erase these afterwards. Well, actually, if I just show them the rubber and they vanish. Now that I know where that's coming in, I can erase those lines. There we are. They were never there in the first place. It was a figment of your imagination, people. Right. Oh dear. Right. Firstly, when I first did this as a whatever it is, as a sample, I put grass underneath. Meerkats, they've got a little bit of grass, but not as much grass as I use. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use river rock. I think there's a sand one as well that you can get, I'm not too sure. But again, very lightly, just so that it looks like this. You see, it just looks like there's a little bit of sand there. Dabbing it off because we don't want to put too much on there because it'll just for a bit of sand, and I'll put a little bit of oh dear me, tiny bit of grass on the top so that you can see that there is a little bit of grass here as well. So here we go. Maybe a bit too much, but never mind. That'll do. It's a beautiful day here today. Right, now we're going to, where's the stamp set? Oh, there it is. I'm going to use this little one there. Look at him, all by himself, and he's sweet. So I'm going to stamp him. Now, here we go, we'll use this one first. This is crumb cake. Okay, so I'm going to use crumb cake, bit of crumb cake. You don't have to press it too hard, so just be careful you don't pick up any of the ink on the rubber, because that'll ruin things. Now then, we're going to place him so that he's standing in the grass, not hovering in the sky. And you can put, don't forget where the middle of your card is either, because that could be a mistake, right? So if you put him a little bit on the grass stroke sand and a little bit on the sky. I'm not pressing that hard because it doesn't need it. Right, just give that a wipe. So I won't be using that again. Now then, where's that got? Ah, right. Got my water brush now, and I'm using River Rock. And what I've done is close it, then squeeze it together. Oops. And then you've got an ink on the palette, because what I used to do, I used to get one of these little blocks, and there's waste money there, so that add a bit of water to it. You don't want to colour him in too much, just very lightly go over him, otherwise you look green and blue. I should have used these more. Maybe I'll have to make it a plan of mine to use it once a week. Now these are what, well, I call them line drawing stamps, and I never used to do much colouring, but since I've had these excellent inks and excellent stamps, then I found myself colouring everything you can think of. Right, there we go. There he is, all coloured. Now then, where's that stamp gone? Nearly finished, see, already. And I'm using the stamp We're Here For You, okay? So let's try to line that up on the block as best you can. And we use some black Memento ink, and I should put it yeah, I'll put it down here. And I hope that this stamped right. Ta-da! There we go. But I don't want that one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cross that out as an on purpose, and then put in I'm Here For You, which is nice, isn't it? Give that a bit of a waft, and then turn over, and now we can fold it down in the middle like that, because we've stamped the outside. Get my bone folder. There we are. We should put a paper there. There we go. Perfect stamp. Perfect fold every time. Don't forget, get your bone folder and run your bone folder across it, because it does make the card, it stands better, because when you do it down, when you put your bone folder down, it makes the card go stiff. So that's up here, and then I'm going to stamp. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. With Oh, right. No, I'm not going to do that in that. Yes, I am. I'm going to put him on the inside there. And I know these should be green, but I got a bit of artistic license, I think, today. You know, I try and wear sleeveless tops when I'm doing this because I get covered in ink in the, you know, and I looked myself afterwards and I thought, how on earth did I get ink on that part of my top? Here we are, little smiley gecko, I think it is, isn't it? Give that a quick whoosh, 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 whoosh. And then down here then, me too, don't forget me. Right, so that's that done. And we don't want a bare envelope, so I think we'll put the little gecko, lizard, chameleon, that's what it is, it's camellia. Camellia, that's the flower, isn't there? Well, you know those lizardy things that change colour. I'll probably remember it now in a minute, after I finished. Chameleon, that's the word, chameleon. Thank you, whoever said that. Here we are, and there he is, just ready to go along. And there we are. That was a very quick and easy card, where I've deliberately crossed out the where, and in a way it makes it more personal and it makes it more special that one person is there for you rather than the whole gang. So thank you for watching, and give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment as well, because I thought earlier on when I read some comments that the comments, when they're nice ones, are like a virtual hug. So the more comments you leave people on here, the more you're hugging them and the more they'll feel your love. So thank you very much. Bye.